What's the deal? It's your boy J Mike, Mr. Athletic over everything for no hobbies, only obsessions. Tonight I had something that was on my mind, and I've thought about this for a minute, and I watch Instagram, I watch YouTube, even Facebook, and watch influencers intimidate their viewers into selling them cards. Now I get it. If you are a fan of someone that you see and you look up to them, or you got into the collecting due to their influence and things of that nature, I totally get it. The way that you see people come up to Mojo, autographs or whatever, and give them cards of DeMarcus Cousins, that to me is harmless. And that to me feels very natural. It feels very he's very appreciative when you do it. And oftentimes, and a lot of times, as soon as you give him a card, he turns around and give you one right back. Shouts out to YouTube channel. He does a bunch of stuff. But I'm looking at some of these situations where you watch some of the bigger card channels go up to tables, and you can tell that they're extremely firm with you. And what happens is, a lot of times the dealer or the kid or the person that's trading cowers down. You can tell that they're not used to having contact with another person. They don't give them eye contact. They cower out. They start looking around and fidgeting. To the point where this has been happening and going on for a while, and I've noticed it, and it's kind of bothering almost. It's like, I watched a video where a guy was like, "Hey, I'm 20% under comp," and the influencer went ahead and said, "Well, I can't be there at that price. I need to be here." And the guy goes, "That's what you think it's worth? All right, bet," and gave it to him. Now I'm sitting up there like, the people who are doing the flipping, you don't have to be a part of the flipping if you don't want to. So for me, I'm someone who collects. I have a massive collection. I'm in one of my card rooms now, where I built a card library. This is where I store my cards and things of nature. But I have a lot of cards, and I know, especially vintage cards, I know that my card is my card. So you giving me a comp, or you giving me 80% of a comp, isn't going to work for someone like myself. I just posted, 3 of my Ozzie Smith rookie cards on Instagram a couple days ago, and a guy hit me up, was like, "Yo, I want to pick up that Ozzie Smith from you. The last one sold for, a raw sold for $150, whatever it was." I said, "Well, that's not this card. That's well centered, and it's my card. I might view this card as a PSA 7. Now, I'm the one with the card, right? So I don't have to sell you the card. It's my card, And the guy's like, "Well, it's not graded, blah, 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 blah." Well, that's fine. But I'm not selling the card for what I feel as though is undervalued. And I think that interaction is something that you have to be more aware of, sticking to your guns. In some cases I could be wrong, like I might still be stuck with card prices from 2019 and 2020. And if that's the case, I'll look at it. I'll look at a comp. I'll look at what other sales were, but I'm not going to be forced or intimidated into buying anything. And for the people who are dealing with some of their favorite YouTubers or Instagrammers, just give them eye contact. Don't be afraid to say no. You don't have to do the deal, and it feels like a lot of these guys are pressured into selling their cards, to the point where one of the things that they do now is, you tell them like, "Hey, the last one sold for 200. I'll sell it to you for 150. The YouTuber or the Instagrammer is not going to say, "Well, that's pretty cool, I'll do that." He's going to say, "You can't do 100. And you're going to be like, "Nah, man, it's under comp already. The last one sold for 200. I'm selling it to you for 150. So he'll look around and he'll pick up another card. That card might be worth $100. He'll say, "Well, would you do 200 for both of them?" And these guys, I've been watching it. Every single time they add another card, they agree to the deal. Now, it could be a situation where you're not that deep in debt into another card, so you're willing to take a loss on one to get to another, but you're just putting yourself in bad situations just to say you did a deal with a YouTuber. Please stop it. And for the people who do use their influence to manipulate their viewers, it's kind of whack. Like I said, the person I know for sure that looks like when you do it with him is Mojo. His personality, his demeanor is not aggressive. It's very calm, it's very laid back, it's very chill. But if you notice, some of the people that you are watching on YouTube, they don't have a smile on their face. They're extremely hardcore with you, and they're going to get over. And they do this thing with, you need to leave a little bit of meat on the bone. There's nothing wrong with having forever the card's final destination be the person you sell the card to. There's nothing wrong with it. Like, you know, this is an interesting situation. Now, this is some of my Nolan Ryans, right? I have every Nolan Ryan card that was ever made in Topps, from his rookie card all the way up until 92. I have every Nolan Ryan card. And people will come to me and say, hey, I want to buy these cards from you. Or, but the last one sold for X, Y, and Z, and the comp this and comp that. These kind of cards, I'm not listening to comps, you know, and that's part of the reason why I haven't graded them. I'd rather get what I want for the card, you know. So I'm going to stick to my guns, and I recommend that some of you guys stick to your guns too. Now, what I will be doing is that I do have a lot of cards. I got a lot of really cool stuff, and I'm organizing it now. I have custom boxes with felt and stuff like that. This drawer right here is like all Ken Griffey Jr. rookie cards. I have hundreds and hundreds of them. So I'll be going through showing some of my collection, as well as doing breaks, and just doing a bunch of card content, along with the things that, if you guys are following the page, I'm a professional power lifter, one of the best benchers to ever you know, do it. And I post, you know, dunk videos. I've been on Bleacher Report. I've done a lot of different things. And recently I was put in a situation where I was granted the opportunity to have my rookie card, and it debuted at the Arnold Card Festival. And I'll be doing a video covering this as well. But if you guys are interested in this stuff, like my card in particular, go to athletikovereverything.com and you can pick one up. But this is a quick little video. Do not use your influence to take advantage of the people who follow you. All right, guys, later.